We've come this far. Take her out.
Lin Xueran was cast out like trash, gasping for air beneath the cold earth.
They thought dirt could erase their crimes. But I am digging my way back to make them pay.
It was you. You are the top musician of Li Kingdom. She's just your shadow player. Xueran, your face is ruined, so no one cares how well you play. Use those hands to secure a good marriage for your sister. If she becomes the crown princess, I will definitely reward you.
Flashback to the Lin manor. While one daughter is left in the dirt, the other is being groomed for a throne she doesn't deserve.
I stood in the shadows, my face a ruin, listening to my mother sell my soul to buy Xiao a crown. They didn't see a daughter. They saw a tool with 10 fingers. I agreed to be the shadow, hoping for a crumb of maternal love. I was a fool to think blood meant anything to a woman blinded by gold. 10 years of searching, and finally, the song leads me here. But the girl standing before me, why does her smile feel like a mask?
Jiang Wuhui looks into Xiao's eyes, desperate to find the childhood friend who saved his soul.
It's fine. After all these years, I finally found you.
I want to believe it's her, but the melody in my heart doesn't match the person in front of me. Is time truly this cruel? Or is there a secret hidden in this man?
The moment the prince leaves, the mask of the loving mother slips. Zhao's hand strikes with the force of a viper.
Pain exploded across my face, but it was nothing compared to the ache in my heart. She wants me to vanish so her precious Xiao can keep the lie alive.
Lock her in here, not a drop of water, nor a grain of rice, until I say so.
Thrown away like trash, I realized that was just an obstacle to them.
3 days of starvation haven't broken Xueran's spirit, so Xiao decides to break her life instead.
I looked at my mother, pleading for a spark of humanity. Instead, I saw a cold calculation. I was no longer a useful shadow. I was a liability.
We've come this far. Take her out.
I died not from dirt, but from my mother's betrayal.
Physician Zhang Changfeng finds a girl more ghost than human, yet her eyes are clear.
He called me Miao Yi. No, I will become his daughter and their nightmare.
How does she look so much like Miao Yi?
3 months later, the capital celebrates the prince's bride, unaware of the coming storm.
Enjoy your stolen glory, sister. The higher you climb, the harder you fall.
My lord and Miss Lin are truly in love. Today is Miss Lin's birthday. My lord brought her out specifically. It's so enviable.
The competition is a trap set with silken strings and sharp memories.
I practiced until I bled, just to hear Xiao's world shatter.
Lin Xiao, the show I customized for you is beginning.
The crowd demands a performance, and Xiao stands frozen in fear.
Why does she hesitate? My long-buried doubts are finally surfacing.
Xiao, since we reunited, you haven't played the zither once. Why not play a song now for fun? I'd really love to listen.
Every eye in the pavilion is a weight on her shoulders. The goddess of music is about to be unmasked. Xiao hides behind a curtain, but the tension is thick enough to cut.
Hide all you want, but today, you are all alone, sister.
I knew about your preference, miss, so I prepared a silk curtain. Bring it out.
Just as she plays the injury card, my father steps in. The miracle doctor has a cure that Xiao will wish she never touched.
Watch closely. That ointment doesn't just heal, it forces her hands to move. She wanted a stage, and now she's trapped on it.
On my way here, I was trying to save a child from being hit by a carriage, and I unfortunately injured my hand. I'm afraid I won't be able to play today.
The first note is about to drop. Will the prince recognize the soul of the music, or will Xiao find a way to lie through her broken rhythm? The real show is just getting started.
Who says it isn't?
The first note is about to drop, and the tension at Miaoyin Pavilion is thick enough to cut. Lin Xiao is already sweating, desperately making excuses about a worn-out instrument to hide her lack of talent.
You wanted a spotlight, sister, so I made sure you had a perfect stage. No more excuses. It's time for the world to see what a fraud you really are.
Why does she look so familiar?
That profile is hauntingly familiar. It feels like a ghost from my past is standing right there. But Lin Xueran is dead. Why does my heart race at the sight of this stranger?
Jiang Wuhui searches for a spark of recognition, while Xiao freezes, her heart hammering against her ribs as the past threatens to claw its way out. The mysterious girl presents the Luorui zither, cornering the fake musician.
Play for the man you stole from, and let the truth be heard.
Miss Lin, Luorui is here.
The crowd is roaring for a performance, their expectations fueled by Xueran's subtle nudges. Xiao is trapped on a pedestal of her own making, and the silence is becoming deafening.
Miss Lin, please start.
Look at them, sister. They worship a goddess who doesn't exist. How long can you hold your breath before the truth drowns you?
Xueran steps forward to play. while the audience sneers at this peasant girl.
Let them laugh. I will play your song better than you ever dreamed.
Since Miss Lin is unwell, I shall play a song in Mrs. Place.
I don't just want to embarrass her. I want to strip her of her dignity. That jade pendant, the 9th prince's token, it doesn't belong on the neck of a thief.
The jade pendant on Mrs. Person.
Xueran makes an impossible bet, a calculated strike at Xiao's core. Arrogance is a dangerous blindfold. Convinced no commoner could outplay a national treasure, Xiao signs her own social death warrant with a smirk.
Fine. I agree.
You just gambled away your future, sister. And you don't even know the game has already ended. Every note I play brings back the smell of damp earth. My own mother and sister buried me alive, thinking they could silence the truth with a few shovels of dirt. They forgot that some things grow in the dark.
Bury her in the hills outside the city.
The memory of that cold mountain fuels every vibration of the strings. Xueran isn't just playing music. She's channeling her own resurrection. Xueran modifies the score, playing a melody from the past Xiao tried to murder.
She actually changed the score.
Do you hear it, Xiao? The sound of your lies crumbling? This is the music you could never write, played by the girl you thought was gone forever. I poured my life's blood into the second half of that piece. It's the sound of a phoenix rising from the ashes of betrayal. The judges can feel the fire, even if they don't know who lit it.
But the second half took a sharp turn, bringing life out of despair, like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
The pavilion falls silent as the final note lingers. The peasant girl has just achieved the impossible, leaving the top musician of the kingdom in the dust.
The music I just heard, it spoke to the deepest part of my soul. If Xiao can treat our engagement token as a gambling chip, then she is no longer worthy of holding it.
Since you could use it for a bet, it must not be that precious to you. So, I will keep it safe myself.
Jiang Wuhui reclaims the jade pendant, his gaze lingering on Xueran. The seeds of doubt have finally sprouted into a forest of suspicion. Humiliated and desperate, Xiao intercepts Xueran in the shadows of the night. Her jealousy has turned into a murderous rage, and she's ready to destroy the hands that outplayed her.
I'll cut off your hands and ruin your face. Let's see you show off after that. Don't think I don't know your filthy little schemes. Thinking you can seduce Brother Wuhui? In your dreams!
You're just a rat in my trap, sister. I offer her a lifeline, a way to keep her stolen glory for just a little longer. She's so blinded by fear that she doesn't see the noose I'm tightening around her neck.
At the Miaoyin Pavilion competition, I noticed something. You don't have a single callus on your finger. You can't play the zither at all.
Xueran exposes Xiao's greatest weakness, her inability to play. But instead of revealing it now, she offers to be the shadow player once again.
In 3 days, I will play the final curtain call for your life.
In 3 days, I will play that song perfectly and put an end to your days of glory.
The trap is set. Destruction is near.
Send her back.
The symphony of destruction begins with a sharp rejection. Xiao thinks her handmade cakes can sweeten the 9th prince's growing coldness, but she's met with a closed door and a heart of stone.
I can't stand the sight of her anymore. Every gesture feels like a rehearsed performance, a desperate attempt to hold on to a status she clearly doesn't deserve.
Who taught you to play the zither? How is it that I have never heard of such a musician in the capital?
The destruction begins with a question that cuts through Xiao's lies.
Meeting Miaoyi is like a dream. Her music is a key to my past. I play from my heart, and I see the doubt flickering in his eyes.
Suspicion spreads as Jiang Wuhui greets Xiao with a cold interrogation.
She is not the girl I remember. Is the zither just a prop to her?
Why did you learn to play the zither?
Xiao's words are hollow as she feels her power slipping away. No more games. Jiang Wuhui orders an investigation into Xiao's past.
If she's a fraud, I want her exposed to the world.
Send someone to investigate. I need to know if Lin Xiao ever truly went to Li Village back then.
The Lin family arrives, but Miaoyi's presence terrifies Zhao.
I want my mother to see the ghost of her own cruelty.
How? How can they look so much alike? That wretched girl, Lin Xueran.
The music begins, and the trap is sprung.
This is betrayal. This isn't Xiao's music.
Isn't this a song that Miss Jiang Miaoyi adapted at the zither competition? Why is it being played here?
Xueran steps forward to reclaim her art and her life.
I own the moment and watch Xiao's world crumble.
As you can see, it was me, not Lin Xiao.
Xiao panics and accuses Miaoyi, but only confirms her own guilt.
I see the truth in her trembling hands. She is terrified.
This was all a trap she set. Don't let her deceive you.
The whistle test provides the final proof of Xiao's lies.
She forgot our melody. I hate being lied to.
I hate being lied to more than anything in my life.
The final blow is delivered as the investigation is completed. Xiao was never at Li Village. The girl Jiang Wuhui loved was the sister they tried to erase from history.
The name Lin Xueran burns in my mind. She was the one I met, the one who grew up in that village, and the one who went missing just as Xiao took her place. I've been a fool.
My lord, I have found out the truth.
Lin Xiao has actually never set foot in Li Village. She has a sister named Lin Xueran, who grew up in Li Village. She went missing 3 months ago.
Xiao is banished forever. The thief has been caught.
My revenge is complete, but Wuhui doesn't know who I really am.
Guard, drag her away. You are never to set foot in the capital again.
A new chapter begins. The truth is near.
Why wouldn't I dare? Someone like you who is full of lies, who deceives everyone, and still shows no regret after being caught. For someone like you, everyone sitting right here wants to slap you.
The banquet becomes a battlefield as Xiao's stolen life unravels before the prince.
I've waited years for this strike. I want her to feel the weight of my return. This slap is just the first payment for the debt she owes me.
The prince looks at the zither player and sees a ghost of his past.
This music belongs to the girl I truly loved. How can this be?
Who exactly are you?
The time for masks is over. I will show him the truth he was blinded to.
Lin Xiao stole my jade pendant. But what she doesn't know is that shortly after you left, I carved the word Wu on the back of it. It's usually hidden, appearing only when it gets dirty.
The jade pendant. The secret carving. It's all true. The girl I met back then was Lin Xueran, not the imposter I've been protecting. My world is turning upside down, and the guilt is already starting to drown me.
Cornered, Xiao abandons all pretense and reaches for violence.
Of course, I'll finish you. Once you're gone, Ninth Prince will never know that I'm a fraud.
She thinks Blade can silence the truth, but I've already survived the grave. Her frantic movements only prove her guilt to everyone watching. The noble lady is finally showing her true, ugly face. I won't let her suffer again. I will give her my protection and my name.
Rest assured, I'll keep my promise and marry you. As for those 2 from the Lin family, I will make them pay dearly.
I am no longer a helpless girl. I will settle my debts on my own terms.
I should handle my own revenge. As for that promise, Brother Wuhui, I don't want you to marry me just out of duty. A woman shouldn't exist just to be someone's wife. I have my own ambitions to follow. I won't wait for a protector. I'll forge my own path. Only then will I be worthy of standing by your side.
I want to stand by his side as an equal, not as a victim he took pity on. My path is forged in fire and blood, and I must walk it until the very end.
Xiao is thrown out of the palace like common trash.
The Ninth Prince has ordered that from this day forth, you are never to step foot in the capital again.
The capital is a cruel place for a fallen idol. The very men who once fought for her smile now lead the charge in her humiliation. Rotten eggs and cabbages become the new currency for a woman who once demanded pearls.
Big fat liar. Fraud. Liar. Liar. Cheat. Deceitful woman. Shameless creature. Frauds. Liar. Getter.
Every strike from the mob is an echo of the pain she caused her sister. The city is reclaiming its dignity, one insult at a time, leaving Xiao broken and filthy in the gutter.
Now, I face the true architect of my misery. The woman who gave me life.
Mother, don't you recognize me?
Zhao looks at her daughter and sees only a monster that should have stayed buried. There is no warmth in her gaze, only a deep-seated hatred that dates back to the very moment of Xueran's birth.
You're here to take my life. Stay away. Stay back.
Why, mother?
The memory returns in a flash of lightning and fire. A difficult labor, a celestial prophecy of doom, and the birth of a child that coincided with a strike from the heavens. To Zhao, this wasn't a baby, it was a curse made flesh.
I've been in labor for 3 days and 3 nights, and still nothing. This is no noble child. It's clearly a monster.
She blames a prophecy, but I will shatter her delusions.
Lin Xiao's reputation is ruined, with no hope of marrying into royalty. Are you still so sure that I'm the cursed one, while she's the one destined for greatness?
The war has only just begun.
I will make you watch with your own eyes, as you and Lin Xiao fall into the hell she dug herself.
Zhao's heart is shattered, but for me, the war is far from over. The next target is already in sight, and I won't stop until every brick of the Lin family's pride is turned to dust.
I've spent years in the dark, learning how to survive the cold. Now, it's her turn to feel the ground opening up beneath her feet. She thinks she can hide behind a mother's title, but that title died the day she buried me.
Wow, she's truly worthy of being the future crown princess. Why did Ninth Prince ever have his eyes on that wicked woman Lin Xiao before? Good thing it was discovered in time. She never deserved to marry into the royal family.
While Xueran walks away with her head high, the snakes in the Lin Manor are already whispering in their den. Xiao isn't hiding her fangs anymore, regretting only that she didn't finish the job years ago. The wind is changing in the capital. The fraud's reputation is rotting in the gutter, while the city prepares to welcome a new kind of royalty.
Why did Ninth Prince ever have his eyes on that wicked woman Lin Xiao before? Good thing it was discovered in time. She never deserved to marry into the royal family.
Xiao hears the cheers and plans a deadly revenge.
She's planning something, but I've already walked through hell.
Praying to Buddha, of course, to save a miserable person like me and pull that wicked, self-righteous Jiang Miaoyi into bottomless hell.
In the temple, Jiang Wuhui offers a promise of protection.
I'll walk into the dark with her. I just need her to be safe.
It isn't. You must have your reasons.
Peace is an illusion, as Xiao watches from the shadows.
You witch, if I can't have it, neither will you.
The physical cost of Xueran's struggle is starting to show.
My body is failing, but I must finish this alone.
Maybe because I knelt for too long just now, and I feel a bit off.
Xiao uses fire and chaos to smoke out her prey.
Fire, fire.
The fire was a distraction. The real poison was in the cup.
You witch, did you think I only poisoned your meal? I swapped out your teacup a long time ago.
Xueran wakes in a nightmare, facing a pit of hungry vipers.
Until the snakes have bitten you beyond recognition, I definitely won't let you go.
The masks are off. Xueran has returned to claim her life.
I am the ghost that will haunt them until their last breath.
You tried to end me once. Are you going to try again?
Jiang Wuhui arrives, not as a savior, but as a judge. The evidence of Xiao's madness is writhing at their feet, and there is no more room for lies.
I watched her push Xueran into that pit. The woman I thought I knew was just a shadow of a monster. I won't let another lie escape their lips.
My dear child, are you all right, sweetie?
Zhao sacrifices herself.
Her crime is fatal. If you want to pay her price, by jumping into this pit of snakes, would you still be willing?
One mother falls into the pit she helped build, but as the snakes feast, a new shadow moves in the capital. The real puppet master is finally stepping out of the dark. Who is the true architect of Xueran's misery?
Guards, take them both to the prison. I will interrogate them personally today.
The architect of misery might still be hiding in the shadows, but right here in the light, it's time to take out the trash. The fake princess's reign is over.
I've waited a lifetime to see this. The look on Xiao's face, as the shackles click shut, it's better than any melody I've ever played. I won't let another lie touch her. The prison is where this filth belongs, and I'll be the one to turn the key.
In the dark, Xiao becomes a cornered animal.
Listen to you? Listen to what? If you had just listened to me and ruined Lin Xueran completely, would she still be here? You should have finished her then, and never let her stay in my way.
She blames her mother for not being a better murderer. That's the legacy Zhao built a monster that eats its own. Xueran brings the cold truth to the cell.
Look at me, mother. Who is the cursed one now?
Lin Xiao's reputation is ruined, and she can never marry into royalty. Are you still so sure that I am the ominous one, and she is the one destined for nobility? If the daughter you ordered to be taken out was actually meant to marry Ninth Prince and become the crown princess.
Zhao's world collapses. The nobility she craved was in the daughter she tried to kill all along. Xiao's desperate screams are met with Wuhui's cold silence.
I am done listening to the screams of a fraud.
Take her to the disciplinary department and end her tomorrow.
The guards drag her away like a common thief, her dreams of the crown turning into a death sentence. Wuhui offers an unexpected mercy to Xueran's mother.
I will bury her mother so Xueran can find peace.
You were praying at the temple. I realized you were hiding something. In the future, don't ever be so foolish again.
For the first time, I am not fighting alone.
While the prince plans for the future, a much smaller protector is making his own demands. Little Luo isn't intimidated by royalty.
Since you saved my sister, I'll let you have her. You must treat her well, or when I grow up, I won't let you off. Even if you become emperor, I'll make you pay.
A tiny threat with a massive heart. Xueran has more than just a prince on her side. She has a family worth fighting for. Xueran visits the dungeon for a final goodbye.
Feel the silence, sister. You are left with only the truth.
Even if you become crown princess, who would still care about you? Truth be told, Jiang Wuhui ordered your execution. but I convinced him to spare you.
Death is too easy for Xiao. Xueran wants her to live long enough to regret every breath she stole. Xueran leaves as Xiao's mind begins to fracture.
I'm going to make sure that every day you're alive, you wish for the end. Spend your whole life repenting for the sins you've committed.
Xiao's screams echo through the halls, but there's no one left to listen. The crown princess is now just a prisoner of her own madness. The road to exile is paved with dust and humiliation.
Don't hit me. Stop hitting me. I'm the future crown princess.
The guards don't care about titles. They only see a criminal who tried to kill her own mother. Justice is a heavy lash. Bells toll as Jiang Wuhui is named crown prince.
9th Prince Jiang Wuhui, bright and brilliant, righteous and upright, possesses filial piety and humility, and a magnanimous character. By this imperial decree, he is appointed crown prince, master of the Eastern Palace, to secure the long lineage and unite the hearts of the realm. So it is decreed.
This crown is heavy, but it's the only way I can keep Xueran safe from the snakes in this court. I'll be the shield she never had.
The suspicious emperor wonders if Xueran is another viper.
I have been thinking. This marriage seems too hasty. Though my Li kingdom doesn't care for social status, that the Lin family has already produced people like Madame Zhao and Lin Xiao. Who knows if this Lin Xueran also has a devious heart?
A test of character is coming. If she fails, the prince's love won't be enough to save her from the emperor's wrath. Xueran spots the lie in the emperor's spy instantly.
A beggar in flood season? Let's see who sent him.
It's flood season now, and floods are everywhere. What bridge could anyone sleep under?
Xueran passes the test with flying colors, but the palace game is far from over. As the wedding approaches, a new enemy emerges from the royal shadows. Is the emperor truly satisfied, or is he just setting a bigger trap for the new crown princess?
Your face is dirty, but your neck is spotless. Even your fingernails are perfectly clean. What kind of beggar are you?
The emperor's trap is already in motion, but he underestimated the woman standing before him. Xueran isn't just passing a test. She's exposing the palace's sloppy theater.
They sent a beggar to my door, but his act is as thin as his rags. Dirty face, but spotless neck. He's either the world's cleanest pauper or a very bad spy. I'm not just exposing a scam. I'm sending a message back to the throne. Don't play games with a woman who has already survived the grave.
The queen suggests the musicians' festival to test Xueran.
They're circling her, but her music will silence their doubt.
They say music reflects the soul, and her skills will reveal her character. Why don't you order the festival to be held inside the palace?
Xueran's music makes her the pride of the kingdom.
This title is my ultimate shield for the future.
By heaven's grace, by the emperor's command, the daughter of Minister Lin Xueran, has music of such sublime elegance that it moves heaven and earth, bestowed with the title of Li Kingdom's supreme musician. Thus, let it be done.
Wuhui looks at the woman who survived the storm.
I will be her shield until the very end. Her childhood pact is finally coming home.
Xueran, do you still remember our original pact?
As Xueran ascends, Xiao tastes the dust of exile.
Seeing her scream is the only mercy she'll get.
Vicious witch? You witch! Why does she get to be the crown princess? Why her?
Xiao's world has shrunk to a dirty road and a heavy whip. Her dreams of the crown have finally turned into a living nightmare. Their bond of innocence outlasted a decade of lies.
I gave her my soul. She was worth waiting for.
This is my jade pendant. Here, it's yours. Between the pendant and the tune, I'll never forget them.
Who is she really?